Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever this video finds you, I pray that it finds you well. I pray that it finds you good. I pray that it finds you blessed. I am Sean, and some call me Minister Sean, and some call me Miss Jones, and some might call me a little something else. But nevertheless, I don't want to do this video based on a title. I want to do this video based on where we are in this world and where we are in this day and time, because it's very important that we really understand what it is to be in relationship. I did this video, and I am doing this video because I think we need to know what it is to be saved. We have a lot of illusions and disillusions about what it is to be saved. So the world says that because I'm saved, I'm exempt. I'm not supposed to this, and I'm not supposed to that, and I'm not supposed to this. Then the church says that because I'm saved, I'm not supposed to this, and I'm not supposed to that. And I'm not arguing anybody's thought process. What I do want to do is, it is my responsibility and it is my call to explain to people what I believe for me saved is, okay? So I just want us to be real clear. This is Sean telling you what it's like to be saved for me, okay? Because it's very important. Being saved for me gives you a no, okay? A lot of us don't have no's, and that's saved and unsaved. See, the difference with me is that I've been street all my life. So it allows me to tell you what I see wrong with the church, and it also allows me to tell you what I see wrong with the world. I asked my pastor to have a conference with me so that I could discuss it with him, the things that I was going to say, because I didn't want to have my church held at bay to what I may say. Because I'm talking to you from just my experience, and my experience is alone, okay? So let me give you this. Being saved for me means that you're in a relationship with God. That means that, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody that you don't communicate with? Have you ever been in a relationship that you don't trust a person? Yes, all of us have. All of us have. But let me explain the difference. The difference for me is this. When I was not saved, God still came for me. So people gonna tell you that to be saved means that you have to be some kind of way. That's a lie, and ain't no truth in them. Let me explain this to you. God will come for whom he chooses, and God will come for those that know his name. So let me say this. When you call on his name, the one thing about God is he's faithful to his word. He's faithful to his word. He says, if you call, I'll answer. If you knock, the door shall open. So when you call his name, because he's true and faithful to who he is, he'll show up. The difference with that is that you've got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to listen. You guys, the day and the hour, we are late in the day and the hour. I had someone today, I made a post on my page, and someone came back and they questioned me. And as I was typing, as I was making the post, I knew that people were going to say, what are you saying? God is giving us the coronavirus. God is this, that, and the other. Let me say this to you. Because we don't believe and trust in God the way we should, and listen, let me say this to you. I'm an equal opportunist, okay? I know some church folks that go to church every Sunday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and still do whatever they please. Not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. But I know some people in the world that expect saved folks to be a certain kind of way. So because we are embracing the world as Christians, we have an obligation. We do have an obligation. You can't say that you're a woman or man of God, and I'm not talking about of the cloth. I'm saying you follow God and you don't follow the basic principles of God. Do you treat people the way you want to be treated? Are you looking after your brothers and your sisters? Can you get over an argument? Can you let things go? Can you think before you speak? Now that's church folk. Come on now. That's church folk. How much worse should the world be? Let me tell you something. We got all this Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, I'm probably messing up all these things because I don't look at none of it. I've tried to look at this stuff once or twice, but here it is. Let me say this to you. As an African American woman and a woman of God, I'm not getting ready to condone. I got a daughter that's 31 years old. I got another daughter that's 26. I'm not condoning my kids to lay up. But nor can I be a hypocrite, because when I was 26, when I was 25, I did as I saw fit. I didn't know no better. So now I got to pray for my kids, and I got to talk to them. I've got to say the things to them that I wish someone had said to me, but no one did, okay? So we come from a world where we think that it's okay to deal with people on whatever level they choose to find us, and that's not true. See, to be in relationship with God means that you trust that He gonna come when you call Him. Being in relationship with God means that you think, again, like I said, before you speak and respond. I got young people that feel like y'all supposed to answer to everything. Why you need to answer to everything? Every time somebody say something that you don't like, why you got to respond? And let me tell you something, to be very honest with you, I got older women that do the same thing. You can't hold your tongue to save your life. I watched a reunion of Love and Hip Hop, I think, Atlanta. I watched a reunion, I guess. We got African American women my age fighting over a man that ain't neither one of y'all's. He ain't neither one of y'all. He ain't claimed you. He ain't nothing. But see, this is the thing. You have to understand that we fight against not flesh and blood, but we fight against principalities of the air. You understand? So airwaves. Someone questioned me earlier. Did I say that God was causing coronavirus, and did He cause this storm? But let me say this to you. It ain't a storm